Deep in the forest of France, locals have a chilling saying when twigs crack: don't whistle. If you're alone and you hear twigs snapping, stay silent. Because if you make a sound, something might hear you. Something might be following you. Perhaps this saying comes from one of the most haunting tales in French history. A tale from the shadows of the past. The tale of the Beast of Gévaudan.
In 1764, an unsuspecting young woman was herding her cows in the quiet, rolling countryside of Gévaudan. And then, it happened. She was attacked by a creature that defied all reason. But this woman was lucky. Her cows, braver than most humans, charged at the beast with their horns and managed to drive it off. She escaped, shaken, but alive. But the description she gave of the creature was something her village would never forget. She said, "It looked like a wolf." But this wasn't a wolf, no. It was something monstrous, something beyond the natural order. She described it as a massive creature, as large as a cow, with a chest as broad as a man's, and a head larger than anything she had ever seen. It had a powerful, muscular neck, short, straight ears, and a snout like a greyhound's. And down its back, a black stripe, reaching from its head to the end of its thin, whip-like tail. And then she told them of its eyes that she swore looked straight through her, as if it understood her fear, and perhaps as if it enjoyed it. The beast didn't stop at this one encounter. As weeks turned to months, news spread of more attacks. But they weren't just attacks. These were ruthless, brutal. Women, children, lone shepherds, no one was safe. Bodies were torn apart, some left, others carried off into the forest, as if the beast were feeding on its terror. This creature had no fear of daylight. It struck when it was least expected, and every attack left the village of Gévaudan deeper in dread. In October of that year, 2 hunters spotted the beast. They fired their guns, and for a moment they thought they had won. The creature fell. But, to their shock, it got up again. They shot once more. It fell, and stood again. When the third shot hit, it staggered, but then it disappeared into the woods. It was like the beast couldn't be killed, like it was something more than flesh. By now, fear gripped not just the village, but all of France. The rumors spread until they reached the king himself, Louis XV. The king sent his best hunter, Monsieur Denneval, a man who had supposedly killed over 100 wolves. But this wasn't like any wolf Denneval had ever hunted. Days turned to weeks, and still. The beast remained free, leaving a trail of blood and fear wherever it went. Even the king's greatest hunter had failed. It was then that whispers turned into superstition. Some began to say the beast wasn't an animal at all, but a werewolf. Others spoke of demons, curses, or punishment from the beyond. But no matter what they believed, one thing was clear: the beast was still out there. Finally, in 1767, a local hunter named Jean Chastel stepped forward. He prepared for his encounter with the beast by having 3 bullets blessed by a priest, hoping these might succeed where normal weapons had failed. On the morning of the hunt, he took his place in the same ravine where the beast had been seen before. He waited, quietly, holding a prayer book. Then, as if from the shadows themselves, the beast appeared. Chastel put down his prayer book, lifted his gun, and took aim. He fired once, and the beast fell. Chastel is said to have looked down at the creature and whispered, "You will kill no more." The beast was dead, or so they thought. But the horror wasn't over. Even as they celebrated, villagers would swear they saw something, another beast, lurking just beyond their fields. Some would say they could still hear howling at night, far in the distance, and families would stay close, clinging to the belief that maybe, just maybe, it was all finally over. Finally, in June 1767, another hunt was organized. One man, Jean Chastel, had 3 cartridges blessed for the occasion. He joined the hunt, placing himself in the same ravine where the first beast had been trapped and killed. While he patiently waited for the beast to appear, he read his prayer book. Then one day the beast showed the Beast of Gévaudan, face. Trying to get away from the dogs, it ran out in front of Chastel. Chastel closed his prayer book, raised his gun, and fired. When the beast fell, Chastel supposedly said, "You will kill no more." The beast was dead, again. It is said that no grass will grow on the spot where the beast fell. And so, just what was the Beast of Gévaudan? What a dark matter indeed.